Archangel Michael's urgent message. There's an emergency. Therefore, I'm sending someone. Open right away. There are times when the divine realm makes various calls to humans. We are unable to ignore this. It's one of them. Archangel Michael's heavenly moments. God's messenger, guardian, and warrior is giving you a crucial message. At this moment, it's obvious how urgent his voice is. I'm sending someone as an emergency. You're being summoned to open your spirit, your heart, and your intellect to obtain this crucial message from the heavenly army of the Lord. Why this mail has arrived. God is actively working in your Archangel Michael, the head of life, and this is being delivered by the angel hosts. Message to get you ready for something. This is not a message to be taken lightly. Postponed or disregarded are the spiritual forces at play, traveling quickly, and time is of the essence. In essence, you must be prepared. Who is Archangel Michael? The Archangel Michael, comprehending the messenger. Prior to getting into the details of this urgent message, it's critical that recognize the identity of Archangel Michael and why his participation in this matter is so important throughout the Bible. Michael is shown as a strong warrior angel, God's people's guardian and a commander of the heavenly forces of the Lord. In Daniel's book 10:13, Michael is said to be among the principal princes who fight against spiritual powers of evil. In Revelation 12, in scene 7-9, Michael is shown commanding the forces of heaven in conflict with Satan and his angels, finally ejecting them from the role of Archangel Michael. Michael's job in heaven is one of safeguarding, fighting, and providing messages of paramount significance. Archangel Michael's speech is a direct communication from the throne of God. Sent him to warn, to protect, and to lead God's people during difficult times. Spiritual disagreement. If Michael tells you that he says that the person he is sending is an emergency, this indicates that you are in the middle of an important spiritual. You must be ready for combat. What is an emergency? Take action. The divine message is delivered right away. Notice that someone is on their way, and the message is urgent. Michael the Archangel makes it obvious that someone is being sent to you, and it's an emergency. However, what is this? In other words, who is this individual and why is their arrival is crucial? I'm sending someone to tear it down. This expression is important since it indicates that the heavenly powers of God are working on behalf of. You're not alone in this. Assistance is on its way. Situation assistance is available on the manner, regardless of whether this individual is a new person in your life who is about to come into your life, or even a spiritual being dispatched to help you with their arrival, is planned by this individual is being sent to you, God, due to the divine intent and the task that has been assigned to your Psalms from the Bible tell us about life. 91:1, since he will give his angels orders about you to protect you in all your manner, in which this passage emphasizes the reality that angels like Archangel are used by God, Michael, to guard and direct his people. Frequently use this protection. The manner in which God uses messengers, locations in our life for a particular intent to lead us throughout periods of trial, uncertainty, or risk. Michael emphasized the urgency of the situation. Cannot be failed to notice a spiritual emergency. The spiritual realm's emergency realm needs urgent. Pay attention. Something is going on in your life, either physically, emotionally, or spiritually, that must be dealt with without postponed. Darknesses, spiritual energies might be attempting to interfere with your route, or maybe you're standing at a crucial period of your life where your choices will have long-term effects. Implications. When the Lord sends an urgent communication, via one of his chief angels as a result of his stepping in to stop damage or provide direction. You in the direction of a breakthrough, you need to pay attention to. Take this advice carefully and use caution in your prayer of faith and discernment. What is this divine moment? You must get ready for the heavenly intervention. Now that you are aware, hell assistance is being dispatched and the situation is urgent. You must be aware of how to answer. You are being called by God to be spiritually aware. Action. Here are some essential actions to take while getting ready for the arrival of the heavenly and the person Michael is sending an impending intervention. Being spiritually aware is crucial. Reminds us to be vigilant and observant, particularly during spiritual conflict. In 1 Peter 5:8 cautions us to maintain sobriety. B. Keep an eye out for the devil, your foe, circling like a lion in search of someone to consume. Now, as you are now in the middle of a spiritual conflict, and it's crucial that you maintain your spiritual. Be advised that now is not the time for spiritual assistance. Apathy. The message from Michael is a call to hone your spiritual. Spend time praying and asking God for help to provide you with the judgment you require in order to identify the individual being sent. 2. You ask for intelligence so that you might comprehend the characteristics of the emergency as well as for the fortitude to take action when the time comes. To embrace divine assistance. When Michael declares, "I'm sending someone," it indicates God's assistance is on the way. We may occasionally be reluctant to accept assistance, particularly when we don't comprehend the entire extent of what's occurring, but it's crucial to acknowledge that this individual is being sent to you by God, regardless of whether they arrive as friends, mentor, or even a complete stranger. When they arrive, is a component of God's design for your protection and direction are greatly appreciated. Someone with a spirit and an open heart of humility and faith in God's work through them to deliver the message to you, the assistance or defense you require right now. 3. Don't wait. Take action right away. The expression, "it's an emergency," denotes that there isn't any time to. God is urging you to take action right now. Delaying now could result in missing chances or superfluous risk that the individual being assigned to you will probably bring some instructions, guidance, or even caution. You must be ready to pay close attention and take action based on what they said. Don't pause when God calls on you to obey right away. Is needed to have faith in his timing and understand that upon the individual's arrival, it is because this moment was planned by God to your advantage and his honor. The spiritual crisis. How are you? Perhaps you're wondering why. Now, why is the situation so urgent? Why now? Message: the spiritual realm holds the solution. Actuality of your circumstances. Something is taking place backstage that you might not be completely conscious of, something that has led to the sending of one of his greatest angels to step in and help with the spiritual world. There are factors at play that aim to impede you from achieving your goals and stop you from carrying out God's purposes. For existence, the powers of Satan are always attempting to counteract God's work in the lives of his individuals. Yet the good news is that God's angels possess greater power and are persistently defending you. Ephesians 6 verse 12 serves as a reminder that we avoid battling against flesh and blood, but in opposition to the rulers and the authority who oppose the cosmic powers above this current darkness, in opposition to the malevolent spiritual powers in the heavens. Where the emergency Michael is warning, you might also be a spiritual person. Attack one that needs to be done right away. Action as well as divine intervention. Ishing your prayers have been heard by God, and now He's intervening to keep you safe and help you determine who is being sent. 2. You can clearly see that someone is being delivered to you. But who could this somebody be? Let's investigate a couple options first. 1. Spiritual mentor or leader. It's possible that God is sending someone who will supply you with spiritual direction or mentoring from a pastor, for example, friend, or perhaps a brand new person who has a close relationship with this individual will convey a message a word from God that will provide you guidance, wisdom, and clarity in this crucial moment of peace emissary or protection. Another option is that this somebody will arrive to provide you with peace and defense during spiritual conflict. God frequently sends someone to protect us, prevent injury, and bring vitality into our circumstances. This individual can be someone who prays with you or makes intercession for you, even aids in navigating a challenging, create a spiritual bond for you. Finally, this individual might be a divine link for your future, someone who will be essential to the following section of your existence. God frequently sends us people at important events and the dates of their arrival. A change in our fate be susceptible to the idea that this individual is making a breakthrough, a chance, or a different course from how to discern the divine Lord message when this individual arrives. You must be prepared to acknowledge them as the messenger that Michael the Archangel has spoken. Here are several methods for identifying whether God sent this individual. They will speak in accordance with the Word of God. Any advice or message they provide will conform to the veracity of God's Word. God will never send someone who is contradicting